Afternoon, brother.
Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am.
First of all,
Uh,
welcome to the session and just tell me, how's your day? How's your day been going so far?
yeah, my day has been so far good, and yeah, Ramadan is going on, so I am fasting every day, and I have been fasting for 17 days. Okay, so I'm quite busy, and as well as I'm working person, so I have to anyhow I have to start my work because I'm not in India, I'm in the Kuwait. Okay, so yeah, I do work every single day, so I'm so happy. Anyhow, I am managing. Okay,
It's
so
good to
telling me.
know about you. And yeah, I'm also doing great. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking me as well. And yeah, by the way, I think this is not our very first conversation. We connected once.
Yeah, really, you can say,
That's
and
how I remind. I remind everything.
yeah, and even I did not forget. Okay, we might have had session earlier.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
I
So
was
yeah,
in
just
this.
tell me, especially how's the weather over there, your side?
Okay, yeah, March is going on, and the weather is normal nowadays. It is not cool, so I don't feel like cold. But yeah, no, weather is pleasant. I can say
Mm.
I'm not feel thirsty. Having a fasting, I'm not feel thirsty.
Okay. And here
Uh,
now the summer has just started, so now the fan is on. That's why. But yeah,
okay.
it's not that much hot. But yeah, still the temperature is almost 30 or 35
Mm.
around this temperature.
In
So by the
India,
way, how's your English language learning going on?
yes, my English journey is going on well, and I try to do practice every single day. I try to learn something every single day. When I get up in the morning time, I try to push myself to go ahead to learn something, to do something. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
because if I do practice, then I can improve. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there is
The
no
thing is,
way to improve our English. Okay, if I talk with someone, then I can improve. If I don't talk, then I can't improve. Okay, so
yeah, very well said.
it yeah it was my craving to learn English. Still, it is my craving to learn English. Okay, so I try to do practice every single day. See, having fasting, I don't, you can say, procrastinate that. No, I'm not do practice. I will not do practice after Ramadan. I will do practice. I will start. No, I try. I try to do practice every single day, no matter
I think this is
how
the most crucial
how-
part. This is the crucial part of learning this language because we are here, we are working on a communication skill. Communication skill means speaking, and speaking it doesn't mean that you have to speak to only to yourself. You have to talk to others. Only then we are going to feel comfortable with this language. Because just by sitting in a comfortable zone, it's not going to be happened. So for this, we have to talk to each and everyone. Maybe if you find a one person, then it's okay. But at least we should continue our journey. We should be consistent throughout our journey.
yeah,
Okay,
really.
so there is a problem. I think most of the learners they face this problem, and that problem is very so simple. It's so simple. Like whenever a learner starts his journey or her journey, then there's only one thing always stays there in our mind. If I am going to speak to others, that person is going to judge me. So were you that type of learner in your initial days, or you were totally so much confident from the very beginning?
No, if I say when I was beginner, so definitely I was thinking, same thing, whatever you told. Okay. I was thinking that when I speak in front of people, the people will laugh at me and they will think about me that you are not good at English, so why are you here? Okay. So I was facing some problem. Then I thought if I don't practice, then maybe you can say I will not going to improve. So I have to speak with people. Doesn't matter whether I'm speaking wrong and right. Okay.
Right.
And, something I watched even Sandeep Maheshwari video. So and he's very good speaker. He was telling one video that once you start speaking broken, when you start broken English, so gradually you can say you can achieve even fluency. Okay, but you try to speak a little bit. You try to speak whatever you know. You try to speak. You don't say that when I become a good English speaker, then I will speak, then I will start. No, you try to speak a little bit. Okay, when you try to speak, you do mistake. When you do mistake, definitely 100% you will learn by your make mistake and you go
Yes,
ahead. There will be no doubt.
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Hmm.
And this is the biggest misconception that a learner always has. That when I will master everything, then only I'm going to talk to others.
Yeah.
But this is the thing that I teach, or I always love being told this thing. From the
Mhm.
very first day of your English language learning journey, you have to start speaking. Whether you speak only broken English,
Mhm.
still it's okay. But at least you have to start,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
without start speaking, we are not going to master this language. We are here on the journey. We are having that dream of mastering this language, and we are getting scared of being judged by others. We are getting scared of being mocked by others. So this thing is not going to help you.
Mhm.
Instead, we have to face our fear. If there's any fear in our mind, that what if this happened, what if that happened, so we have to just conquer it just by facing it. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also feel,
Mhm. So, madam, it happens with everyone. Okay, when you are beginner at that time, I must say that you might have had fear, hesitation, but somehow you removed your hesitation and fear, and you reached it at this level. I had also fear, and everyone has. So definitely, while speaking, they can remove hesitation and fear. It happens because when you don't have in lots of vocabulary, okay, when you don't know grammar part, when you don't know ijamar, wajwar, anything, passive voice, conditional, anything. Definitely, before going to take session, you think, oh my God, if I will be ask any question, then how will be I reply? Okay, and at that time you must have been fear, and that's because of fear you are not able to speak confidently,
hmm,
right?
yeah, I
So
totally
when
agree
you're
with you.
speaking,
As you mentioned, like we have to start speaking, there's no doubt. And
mm,
but I don't know why, but most of the learners, they have this thing in their mind. They have this fear. Because in my classes, there are two or three students are over there, and they are good at English grammar. Still, they always hesitate. They always think, whenever I ask them to have conversation with me, so they always mention only one thing. When I'll be perfect in everything, then only I'm going to have conversation with you. I'm so scared whether what if I make mistakes. So
mhm,
I mention this thing each and every single time. There's no need to be worried about mistakes. Mistakes are part of our life. Suppose we are so concerned, so much concerned about the perfectness, and in this world, in this whole world, there's no one who is perfect. Then why should I run behind only becoming perfect in this language? We have
mhm,
to be perfect. We shouldn't seek for the perfectness. Instead, we should try to learn this language, enjoy this process. And I
mhm,
think it's my genuine perception. Whenever I have conversation with anyone, I thoroughly try to enjoy. That's it. Because while speaking, I'm enjoying it. And this is the thing which makes my mind active and makes my tongue active. And in this way, I'm getting fluency as well as I'm getting perfectness in this language. So it means all in all, there's only one thing which helps us, that is speaking.
yeah, really,
Yeah.
whatever you have started, whatever you have started, definitely it is true, and I'm totally agree with you because the thing is that we are Indian, and we are in the second language. Okay, that's why our mind is not habitual to think. Our tongue is not able to speak. That's why we are facing problem. And we are when we come to speak, then at that time we are not able to speak. And while speaking, sometimes we get stuck. So what you do? Sometimes you try to speak, You try to speak, you try to read books, that your tongue will be a twist, right?
Yeah, I think we have to make our jaw muscles habitual to speak English, and we can do it just by reading as well. So if you don't, if you're kind of a learner who is not able to speak on his own by himself or herself, then books are available. Okay,
Mm,
you just watch any video, and we can do imitation practice. We can do shadowing practice. We can do reading practice. There are so many things are available, but I think I'm an Indian, and I would say being an Indian, most of the Indians they are fond of making only excuses. Oh, I don't have this. How could I do this? I don't have that. How could I do this? I don't have any partner. I'm not going to master this language without any partner. I just to learn English, I have to spend lots of money. I think these are the things that is
mm,
meaningless. If you
mm.
are so dedicated, if you are so determined to do this, then we can definitely do it. Because
Yeah.
recently I got opportunity to meet Arunima Sinha, and she is a first ampute lady from India who won the Mount Everest. She
Okay.
reached on the peak of the Mount Everest, and she doesn't have her one leg. And despite not having a leg, if she can do this much thing, if she can have that much strength, so we are
Mhm.
just here learning this language. It's not that much difficult. I
Okay.
think she had
Yeah.
done so many things just to fulfill her dreams, because and she has been a player of 7 times player of volleyball team,
Okay.
national volleyball team, and still some of the snatchers they threw her away from the train, and then her leg was broken. So everything has happened. Sometimes in our life misfortunes happens, so this is the part
Mhm.
of our life.
Mhm.
in
Right,
that
right.
in that situation she had only two choices. Agar wo chahti, then she can stay only in a wheelchair, but she chose her dreams, and then she worked on it, and now the whole world is knowing her, and the her name is in the world's
Mm.
world's record book.
Yeah. See, being a human being, ma'am, we must have, dream. If we
Hmm.
have dream, then we work. Okay. If you don't have dream, then we don't work. So we must have dream, and we try to achieve our dream. You try to take action. Without taking action, we are not going to achieve anything. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you are
have you been
absolutely right.
invited? Have you been invited?
Yes.
Have you been invited? When will you go there?
Actually, my name was announced, especially on the day of 8th March, because it was International Women's Day. So my name was in the list of some special ladies to receive award by UP's Deputy CM.
Okay.
So yeah, I went to Lucknow, and there I got opportunity to meet Arunima Sinha and our Deputy CM personally.
Oh,
Otherwise, coincidentally, the
mm,
irony is that our deputy CM, okay, deputy CM of UP, and my
okay.
hometown is same. We are from
Okay.
the same
Okay.
hometown, but
Mm,
he's a chief minister, deputy chief minister, so it's not so easy to meet him. But yeah, in
yeah.
this way, I got opportunity to meet him, and I'm so happy with that. That these type of opportunities are coming in my
Mm-hmm.
life, and it's kind of a journey. And it's not a part of my success, but these small things, I think it's not a small thing. These achievements are making my life kind of a heaven place for me to live.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really, madam. Whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. There is no doubt. Once you thought, I have to achieve. I have to do this thing. Definitely, you can do, and you can achieve. But you must have a strong goal. Okay, so definitely I can say you that and you have achieved so many things, and after achieving so many things, you are not ego. Once send you message and you are ready to take session, and I'm having session with you. Really, you are so great. I don't have words to say anything.
Thank you,
I'm
thank
so
you. It
happy now.
really means a lot to me.
Yeah, I'm so happy having you here.
And
Okay,
you
so
know,
earlier I have heard somewhere that earlier you were not able to listen. Okay, so now it got well or not?
actually, my that problem didn't get cured. But yeah, I took medicines only for 1.5 months. Then I stopped taking medicines, and now just because of I'm so determined to solve my this problem. So what I do, I wake up early in the morning and I do yoga and pranayam. And as a result of doing this, now I'm able enough to hear you. Yeah, sometimes it happens when train passes, then it becomes arduous for me to understand. Otherwise, I'm able to understand each and everyone. I'm able to listen to anyone properly. So using my manifestation technique, I'm trying to overcome my this problem.
Just
Because you
because
know
of
what?
earphone,
Yeah, because
earphone.
in my
Huh?
ear, just because of there was once a phase in which I was totally in dilemma. I was too sad. I was call, kind of nostalgic person. I used to be worry only about my past, like why this happened with me, why this person has done this to me. So that's why now I stopped thinking all those things. Now I totally focused only on my learning journey and achieving everything but is going to come on the way of my success. I'm going to embrace each and everything, whether it's my mistake, whether it's my what we say misfortune, or it's my privilege to receive anything in my life. I would happily embrace everything, because in our life it doesn't mean that whether you are going to get success or bad things in your life. We have to be grateful and thankful to God, because sometimes God sends misfortune in our life just to make us enough stronger enough person, just to make us aware of how much strength we are having inside us.
Right,
As
right.
I face problems, and because of problems, I tried a lot. I would try a lot to find out a solution to earn money, and I got a solution by working on YouTube channel. So there's no doubt I'm a YouTuber, as well as just because of I'm capable enough to speak this language, express my thoughts to others. So it's also kind of a new journey which has started.
Yes, yes.
And
I am watching on YouTube every single day, and I can say that you are taking season with lots of people. You can say, right, and they are big. They are famous. They are famous, and they have uh, uh, can say lots of subscribers. Okay,
yeah,
you are
but
connected
in
with so
my
many.
in my point of view, this
Mm,
is the personal thing that I would like to tell you. So many great big YouTubers,
mm.
who already have so many subscribers, they just message me. There's no doubt. But I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm not going to mention in this video. I don't feel like talking to all of them, because they message me just to have a content for their channel. But
Okay, okay.
what I want to talk to only those people or those learners or those YouTubers who doesn't have enough subscriber on their channel, or
Mhm.
who doesn't have so many things in their life,
Mm.
who have just started their this journey. Like
Yeah,
you
you
are
want
the
to
one,
support.
and there's so
You
many
want to
things.
support them. You want to
Yeah,
support them. Yeah, great, great.
because I believe in that thing, because in this generation, as we think, a successful person never looks behind.
Yeah.
When a person gets success,
Mm.
then he thinks, oh, now I'm on the top of this world. I
Okay.
shouldn't be down to earth. But in my point of view, I totally disagree with this fact. I would love to be grounded. And that's why I always try to be down to earth. And
Mm.
yeah, this is my mantra of life to make me happy. And I love helping people who really needs my help. And means throughout my life, I would like to be a kind-hearted person. I would love to be a philanthropic person. That's it. This is my purpose of life, because the purpose of life is only to behave a human being with a humane way. There
You're
should
right.
be respect for others, there should be dignity for others,
Mhm. Yes, yes. Really, ma'am, I
Because
can say that you have unique quality that you want to support. Who does not have lots of subscriber and who are you can say still backward. Okay, definitely. God has given you unique, things. Yeah.
I
So
don't
now
say
your
God has
ear,
given me.
now your ear is good.
Earlier,
Are you able to listen everything? Now,
I couldn't get you,
nowadays,
but
now your ear is good. Your ear is good. You are able to listen.
yeah,
There is no doubt.
I can listen. I can listen, but as I mentioned, when train passes, then it becomes hard for me. Otherwise, it's okay. I don't face so many problems, and that's why from the first day of this new year, okay, 2025, I took that vow that it doesn't matter what's happening in my life, personally or professionally, I have to do speaking practice each and every single day with strangers, with my learners. Sometimes I didn't get don't get opportunity to talk to strangers or co-learners. Then what I do, because I take classes, so in classes I get opportunity to speak to my learners. So it's also kind of speaking practice.
Right, right, right. So are
Somehow
you
I
teaching
just
nowadays?
manage.
Are you teaching nowadays?
Yeah.
Are you teaching nowadays?
Yeah, I teach basic learners who wants to enhance their knowledge, as well as who don't feel comfortable, but I'm just helping
Hmm.
just to boost their confidence. That's it.
Hmm. You make them confident. Hmm.
Yeah,
So tell me
because
one
this is
thing
a
when
thing
you
that
are.
we have to work on. We have to work on our confidence. We have to boost our confidence. What happens sometimes, a learner who holds a great knowledge about English language, but just because of not being a confident person, he always suffers a lot. Whenever it
Right.
comes to facing any interview, then he shivers, and then the bad thing happens. So I would love all my learners to be perfect, especially in confidence. And then actually क्या होता है ना, being an Indian, we have the tendency that we always seek for perfectness. Okay, but this thing is totally wrong.
Right.
Suppose
Right.
we are going to have an interview. I'm going to have an interview, and I don't have enough knowledge about English language, but I have all the knowledge about the field, about the work, or about the job. So
Right.
the interviewer is definitely going to select me because I have a great knowledge about the work. Because when it comes to work, so my English knowledge is not going to help, but I can learn this while working in that company. I can master. So the
Yeah.
thing which matters here, that our confidence. I have to speak proudly or confidently. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at English, but I can learn.
No, no,
If I'm
madam.
able to express my thoughts
Your
using very
English is so great.
basic sentences, then it's okay.
Mm.
And even
Yes.
one or two engineers, okay, they are my students, and they have mentioned, in their office, while working in the office, their colleagues, they use only very basic English.